This is the brand new iQOO 15 Ultra, and we didn't go easy on it. We put this phone through a full lineup of tests, heavy loads, extreme situations, and even long continuous stress runs. And honestly, the results are seriously impressive. Looking at all the Ultra imaging phones that launched this year, this one really stands out because it's the only Ultra that truly focuses on performance. Even the shoulder triggers, something we usually only see on gaming phones, are making a comeback here. A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exciting tech content. Let's start with the design because it's definitely eye-catching. This colorway is called 2049, inspired by the famous 2049 meme. You get a premium matte silver finish mixed with a twisted Korean blue tone, and when light hits the back, you can spot dragon scale textures shimmering across the surface. There are lots of small details too, like the exclusive Ultra logo on the camera module and a subtle light blade breathing light. The whole phone gives off strong esports energy, but in a classy, understated way. Nowadays, performance phones almost always rely on cooling fans, so the real question is, how does iQOO set itself apart? Simple, they went big. This phone packs the largest cooling fan ever used in a smartphone, measuring 17 by 17 by 4 millimeters. You can actually see the oversized cooling fins through the vent. The air intake sits below the camera module, while the exhaust is on the side of the phone. When you're holding it horizontally, nothing gets in the way of your view, and iQOO even throws in a dedicated dust brush in the box, so keeping it clean isn't a concern. And yes, the classic iQOO capsule charging head is back as well. That means you can comfortably game in landscape mode while charging, which is a huge win. Now let's talk performance. With the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen5, iQOO's self-developed Q3 esports chip, and that massive cooling system working together, gaming performance is on another level. In real-world testing, things got even more interesting. During 3 consecutive rounds of King of Glory using a comprehensive testing database, the phone stayed rock solid. Average power consumption came in at just 3.67 watts, and the highest body temperature only hit 35.7 degrees Celsius. Playing King of Glory on this phone is basically stress-free. What's even better is that iQOO lets you run ultra-high graphics and an ultra-high 144 Hz refresh rate at the same time. At 144 Hz, even maxed-out graphics hold a full frame rate without breaking a sweat. During a 30-minute session on the Star Iron Golden Moment map, the average frame rate was 59.99, literally a straight line. Even the 1% lowest frame rate was 59.9, which means that even the most demanding moments stayed at full speed throughout the entire half hour. The smoothness was on another level, easily topping the leaderboard, and the highest temperature recorded was just 40 degrees Celsius. Considering how demanding StarCraft-style scenarios are, especially for the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen5 GPU, this really highlights how effective the iQOO 15 Ultra's cooling system is. Even in these tough situations, the phone never made your hands feel warm. We pushed it further with a full 1-hour test, and the highest temperature only climbed to 41.1 degrees Celsius. The second half of that session stayed perfectly stable with zero lag. All of this makes a strong case for calling it the best performing phone in StarCraft scenarios right now. When we tested Genshin Impact with video animation enabled, the average frame rate came in at 59.54 FPS. Normally, on Qualcomm platforms, running pop-up videos while gaming is a tough scenario. You usually have to choose between high frame rates or good temperature control. Getting both at the same time isn't common, but with the iQOO 15 Ultra, you actually can. There were a few minor dips during the first half of the session, but the second half locked into a stable frame rate, and the highest temperature only reached 42.3 degrees Celsius. That's largely thanks to the Q3 gaming chip doing its job. Genshin Impact also allows super resolution, frame interpolation, and ray tracing to run together, giving you a premium experience with ray tracing at 2K 120 FPS. You can see the difference right away, especially in the lighting and shadows, which look far more realistic and detailed. Moving on to even heavier stress tests, the average frame rate landed at 58.49 FPS. In more complex scenes, the tuning felt slightly conservative, with plenty of small fluctuations showing up. Even so, the highest body temperature was just 35.5 degrees Celsius. We pushed it through 2 more rounds for a total of half an hour, and the maximum temperature only climbed to 37.4 degrees Celsius. Honestly, outstanding temperature control is one of the iQOO 15 Ultra's biggest strengths. Even during hot months like June and July, high, you can expect both performance and thermals to stay solid. iQOO also includes shoulder buttons as standard, making forefinger aiming much easier, even if you're not exactly a pro with your hands. For FPS games that rely on gyroscope recoil control, the phone comes with an industry-leading 3-axis ultra-sensitive gyroscope, which makes controlling recoil while holding the phone far more manageable. Pair that with the shoulder buttons, and both firing speed and accuracy get a noticeable boost. On the vibration side, there's a dual-axis motor that enhances feedback for notifications. It uses a more tactile Z-axis design and supports X-axis 4D vibration for gaming situations that need rapid, immersive feedback. The simulated vibration feels noticeably different compared to most other phones out there. From frame rates and temperature control to stabilization, shoulder buttons, and gyroscope performance, this phone delivers across the board. And it doesn't stop there. iQOO even pushed game streaming to an ultra level. Streaming King of Glory at full settings and 144 Hz stays smooth and realistic, which shows how much attention they've paid to every gaming scenario. Battery life is another strong point. You get a massive 7400 mAh Blue Ocean battery paired with 100-watt wired charging and 40-watt wireless charging. In our tests, after 3 hours, there was still 81% left. After 5 hours, it dropped to 56%, and total runtime reached 15 hours and 11 minutes before shutting down. For most people, charging once a day is more than enough. Of course, what really separates it from traditional gaming phones is how well-rounded it is. As an Ultra device, the overall hardware setup is nearly perfect, and it even includes a full triple camera system covering all focal lengths, something you rarely see on gaming-focused phones. I won't dive into camera specs here, just take a look at the photos. The base variant price of the Xiaomi Redmi Turbo 5 starts at 5,690 yuan in China, which is roughly 600 pounds in the UK, or about $822 US. A lot of people say smartphones are getting boring, and honestly, they're not wrong. Most devices look alike, share similar hardware, and even feel the same. That's what happens in a saturated market. Brands play it safe by following trends. While that reduces risk for manufacturers, it also makes real innovation much more valuable. Looking at gaming phones today, many of them feel overly specialized, while most Ultra series phones fade into the background. This, however, is the only Ultra phone that's more balanced than gaming phones, yet still delivers extremely high performance. It truly offers a complete, no compromise setup. All right, that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to follow, share, like, and drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.